Welcome back, guys. Automotive Inc. here. Today we are doing a simple, very inexpensive install. I do this on all my vehicles. Today I'm doing it on the 24 Subaru Forester, but if you have whatever, you can do it on any or all of them. I will link in the description the product I used. It is cheap. It'll do all the doors on that. But these door edges, they typically can get bumped in, especially if you have kiddos. They can get bumped in the garage wall, other people's cars and stuff like that. And we all know that most manufacturers' paint now is very easy to chip, easy to scratch. So instead of paying somebody several $100s to do this, take about a half hour out of your day and protect your own doors. So what we're installing is a clear bra door trim. You can use that hard plastic black stuff that clips on there, but I will tell you, it will leave a trailing edge. Once it wears out and you pull it off, it's going to leave kind of a groove in the paint. Same with the chrome, same with the clear, if it's a hard plastic and stuff like that. This stuff's inexpensive, so if it does get boogered up, you can pull it off super easy. It is very forgiving, so if you start laying it and you don't quite like it, you can peel it up and usually restick it. I will say that on white cars it is a little bit more tricky, just to make sure the surface is prepped good, because whatever's underneath that or on the paint will show up pretty good with this, and then of course you won't be able to wash that off. So surface prep is always the most important part. So got my handy dandy alcohol H2O mix. This is a cheap mixture, guys. You guys can keep it to wash windows. You can use it to kind of keep grease off of stuff. You can use it anywhere. It doesn't smell horrible, evaporates quickly, and doesn't leave a chemical residue. What I do is I put that on a terry cloth and I come in here and clean just the door trim edge off, if you will. And then also make sure that you can get the inside edge cleaned off too. Now for this, you'll need probably an X-Acto knife, a razor blade, pair of scissors, whatever you want to do, because we will just have to clip it in these areas so it's one continuous piece and leaves a nice surface. Then we come over here. This is a 3M clear bra, guys. I like to round off my edges with a pair of scissors. You can do it with the razor blade, whatnot. And basically we're just going to kind of split the edge of the door with half of this. You can buy it in a 2-inch roll or a 1-inch. I wouldn't go any smaller than 1 inch. And then I like to find where I'm going to start, where I'm going to end, and I just start at the top, peeling the white back. And let's get started. So as you can see here, I started just at that high point, and then I'm going to work my way down, just kind of pulling it. Leave this outer edge up for now, because we need to pull it so it doesn't leave a bubble on the ridge here. So we're just going to work our way down. All right, so now that we've installed it all the way to the bottom, I will tell you that some of these rolls, I think they're like 4 or 5 inch rolls, 6-inch rolls, and they're cutting them with some type of like bandsaw or something, so they leave a kind of a boogery edge. You can clean that up sometimes with alcohol, or just put that on the inside edge, because one side is typically better. So we'll come up here, right here, where you can see this is going to bulge once we do that. So I'm going to cut it here, cut it down at an angle, just cut like a triangle. I'm going to cut a triangle here because it divots in. Pretty much wherever it divots out or points out, that's where you need to cut it. Now when I say cut it, I don't mean cutting it all the way there. Leave about, I don't know, 1/8 of an inch or so. Here's a little bit better example, just so we can pull it. And then what you're going to do is just start at the top, and you're just going to kind of start working it with your thumb towards the back edge there. Take the bubbles out of the initial edge here. Just kind of pull it about as wide as whatever finger you're using. If you want to try and use some type of tool, you can, but I mean, this job's pretty easy and pretty simple. No sense really getting many tools out. So once we get that, then you can kind of just go back up it. All the air bubbles will work themselves out, especially on this leading edge here on the outside. And then we're just going to come to the back here, and we're going to start pulling it, if you will. Just kind of pull it tight, and then same thing, just pull it tight, push it down, pull it tight. And on this one, you don't have to go like every inch. You can go like 2-3 inches, pull it back, and that'll be enough that we can come back in just a second and smooth the rest of it out. On these little edges, you can see just by pulling that, it works the curve out. So just pull it tight. If you see a bubble in there, you can kind of pop it back up and then push it down. But I like to, and if that piece comes off, it's fine. Usually I don't pull it that hard, but all right. Once you get that, then I just like to go up the edge again and then run your finger down the backside edge and seal it. Now again, guys, I've had this in all my cars. I've never had to replace it. It's never turned colors or anything like that. But That's the finished product. So you can see it's basically invisible. I do have another video you can link in here where I did these pockets on the Subaru Forester. You can do the pockets on any of them because this paint here usually gets scratched up really good, especially on the darker colors. It's going to show those scratches pretty easily. And I've already done the remaining doors, so you can see right here. Here's the back one, obviously a shorter piece here. I did the other side already. So hopefully that helps you guys save some money, save some heartache, save some headache. Because again, even if you're really careful, somebody else that might be riding with you may not be that careful. This does have a nice rubbery feel texture to it, so it does give a little bit of softness if somebody was to swing your door into somebody else's car. So as always, guys, I appreciate you being here. Hopefully you guys will all subscribe, hit the like button and the notification bell so you know when I'm posting new content. Again, everything you need is going to be down in the description. So we'll see you guys on the next one.